In this video, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make a beautiful bouquet from flowers that you've picked just out of your pots, out of your flower pots that are in your yard. You don't have to have a cottage garden to cut flowers from. And I'm going to show you how. I just love this bundle of flowers that I got from my flower pots outside off the porch and in the garden beside the house. So let me show you what I'm going to do with them. First, I have this neat old vase. I found this at Goodwill years ago. And I remember when I was a child, my granny had one like this. It's hand blown glass and it's also hand painted. She really used it for meals and stuff. I enjoy using it for a vase. And then I have this milk glass dish and I have water in it. See the water? I'm gonna float some blooms in that. It just feels so good to bring the freshness indoors, doesn't it? Then I have two of these. I'm only gonna fill one. Where in the world did that fly come from? I love this hobnail print. But I'm gonna fill these with the blooms that I picked out in the yard. Also, I wanted to show you this since we're onto flowers and bouquets. If I could hoard one thing, you know what it would be? Vintage, hand-embroidered linens. I love them. In my opinion, I don't have nearly enough. What I'm gonna do, these are Impatiens, New Guinea Impatiens. I picked several blooms of those. And let's see. Yeah, that's a New Guinea Impatien. So I'm going to pull the leaves off of these. My first priority is to fill this vase. And then whatever's left over, I'm going to use on these other vases. But I had plenty of ferns. They are just flourishing right now. And I like to use 3 stems. I need to pull these leaves off because I don't want leaves in the water. So I've pulled about half of the leaves off the frond. That will be so nice. Kind of separated my blooms here. See these? These are called Deplandinia. I think I'm saying that correctly. I have them in white and this hot pink and that I just showed you, and yellow. I've seen also red. What's so neat about these though is that when they first bloom, this specific one is a real pale pink and they're viney. They make vines that just go out, and I wonder if they would totally overtake my rocking chairs on the front porch if they were given the opportunity. I'm going to strip these leaves. Like I said, I don't want leaves down in the water. But if you're longing for a touch of freshness in your home, just go outside and pick some stuff off the baskets on your porch. And if you had never thought of that and you don't have any like that, well then remember that for next summer when you're getting your flowers ready. You don't have to have a cutting garden of zinnias or hollyhocks to make a beautiful arrangement inside. Okay, what I'm going to do, these flowers are really close to the bottom of the stem here. So what I'm going to do is cut just above the flower. Now I have a shorter bloom that I'll put over here in this one. Oh my goodness, that looks so pretty. Just like that. If I don't do anything else to it, that is so pretty. But let me go ahead here and get some. Here's another one. The bloom is growing close to the bottom of the stem. So I'm going to cut that off right above the bloom so I can use it. I'll put it in this other pot over. Pot? Where'd that come from? Vase over here. I just love the way they're so airy and they just move about when you place them into the vase. I have this vase almost full of water. I may need to add a little more water to it. Here I just got a vine. Just a vine, no blooms. And I'm going to put that in here. I've added in 5 fern fronds, and I'm going to put some of this pink in here. This is the Diplandenia. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, to be honest. I'm anxious to see if these still bloom out once it's in the water. Oh, here's another one of the viney ones. And once again, this bloom is down close to the bottom. It's interesting how they do that, isn't it? So just look in your yard. Maybe you have some bushes that would have some blooms you can bring in. You just want to make sure that you don't bring in bugs. So if you need to shake them off outside or spray them off with the water hose. Because ain't nobody got time for bugs. Don't let my mother hear I said ain't. Okay, so this is spearmint. See that little bloom? These 2 long pieces made a bloom, so they bolted. What I'm going to do is pick these off. I'm going to wash them really well. I'm going to put them out to dry, possibly on a cookie sheet in the oven, and those will make delicious tea. Isn't that pretty? Plus, it's so aromatic, and I just love having the smell of it in here. The birds, I could hear the birds singing a minute ago, but I don't hear them now. And then, just for some stability and a big pop of color, see how stiff these are. This is the New Guinea Impatient. I'm going to cut the end of that again so it will be sure and absorb the water really well. Just kind of pull the flowers where you can see them. Oh, I just love the free-flowing, viney look of this. So pretty. Also, the different texture of these leaves really look nice against the texture of the vines. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Okay, this one is the Diplandenia. It's not the New Guinea Impatient. I'm going to put it over here with this. Isn't that pretty? And then I want to float some blooms in this. These New Guinea Impatiens are perfect for floating. You just snip them off. I may have to make this shorter. Oops. Oh, that's so pretty. This is so fun, y'all. Look. I thought that was a bug, but I guess it's part of the bloom. So beautiful. I just love how this turns out. So airy and green. Okay, this is all ready. I need to get rid of the pieces I'm not going to use. Thank you for watching. I love this. I love it. I